Good afternoon, everyone. We'll go ahead and call the special council meeting for the City Council for December 31st to order. Just for a point of information, our video and audio system is up and down, so my guess is we'll probably lose it about halfway through the meeting. We might lose our mics also, so if it goes down, we may have to go back to yelling at each other. So,
We like that.
yeah, okay. First thing, as always, on the agenda is determination of the roll. Amber, if you'd read the roll call, please.
Here.
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 What's that?
Here.
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 Thank you, Amber. And just a reminder, special council meeting, we cannot add anything to the agenda, so we have to go straight off the agenda. First item on the list is item number 1, our bill list. Mr. Preston.
Thank you, Mayor. And I do want to thank the council for coming in on the end of the year like this. It's going to save us quite a bit of time. And I have two ladies in the audience. As soon as the bill list is approved, they're going to snap it out of my hands and so go start distributing checks. So the bill list that the council have on their agenda totals $9,688,852.94. There are no changes or additions.
Okay, do we have a motion, please?
Move for approval.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for approval of the bill list for $9,688,852.94. Any discussion on that motion? Any discussion? And I guess I'm going to look because our system went down again, so any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 2, Marcia.
Thank you.
I don't think we can do that. Oh, Marcia, you're going to have to yell because your mic's not working at all.
All right, this is a preliminary plat application for lot 2A and 2B of block 11, including vacation of lot 1 of block 11 at Elks Country Estates. This has been recommended for approval by the planning commission with stipulations, and that is our recommendation. I do want to make you aware of the fact that this involves the area in Elks Country Estates. There was an exception given to the 40-unit rule, and you need to be aware that one lot was unplatted, or as noted here, the plat is being vacated so that there would be no increase in the density. So they traded one lot, thank you. They traded one lot for another one so that they could proceed with the townhouse. So recommendation from Planning Commission is for approval with stipulations, and we would ask for your concurrence.
Okay, we have a motion for approval with stips. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for approval with stipulations. Discussion on that motion. I'm going to go to Joel, our city attorney. I do have a speaker request form from Bob Knecht on this item. I'm going to go to Joel because typically on special council meetings, if it's not on the agenda and we do not have anything on the agenda for public comment, would it be all right to take public comment during the discussion?
I think if the council wanted to take public comment, you certainly could. As Jason has informed the council on numerous occasions, unless it's a public hearing item, you're not legally bound to take public comment. It would basically be at the discretion of the council whether you wanted to accept public comment or not.
Okay. Is there any objection to taking public comment? If not, we'll go to Mr. Knecht.
I just, my question is concerning the extension of Minnesota Avenue and connection to Jolly Lane. Is that a part of this subdivision? And is it, what is the time frame of getting that roadway in?
Let's go to Marcia Elkins, Growth Management Director.
It is not a requirement of this. As I noted, there is an exception that has been granted so that they could trade one already platted lot for the second townhouse lot. And so it is not a requirement. However, there is an agreement between the city and the developer of the property to the south for Minnesota Street to be completed. Staff met yesterday with the applicant's engineer on that project and is working through the design issues. And again, they are under the agreement mandated to complete that. And if I recall correctly, that work needs to start this summer. So that is being worked on separately from this plat. And again, just caution you that this was to trade out one existing platted lot so that they could build a townhouse on the adjacent property.
Very good, thank you. Motion on the floor is for approval with stipulations. Any discussion on that motion? Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 3, please.
This is to authorize the mayor and finance officer to sign an agreement between the City of Rapid City and Doak LLC for the completion of subdivision improvements. The applicant in this case has provided a warranty surety, a warranty bond for this, and as such, the city attorney's office asks that this agreement be approved. By approving it today, we can get that plat filed yet today and allow this project to move forward. So this is just to ensure that the surety is in place to guarantee those improvements. The attorney's office has reviewed this and actually drafted the document and would ask for your concurrence, as does the Growth Management Department.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for approval. Any discussion on that motion? Any discussion? Seeing none, all's in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Mr. Preston, item number 4, second reading of ordinance 5456.
Did you try to handle it? Sorry. Thank you, Mayor. What is supplemental appropriation for the final one for the year? There are 40 items. It's on your electronic agenda. There are a number of additions. Those are highlighted in yellow. And far as the changes from the previous supplemental appropriation ordinance that you saw before, all of these are in response to action that was taken by a council as far as adjustment of spending, or they are corrective actions that we needed to make in the coding. I can go through these if you would like, or I can respond to any questions.
Okay, let's get a motion on the floor, please. We have a motion and a second for approval. Discussion on that motion. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Chair would look
Thank
for a
you.
motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We have a motion, second to adjourn. Any discussion on that motion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. We will be going straight into our Public Works Committee meeting within a couple minutes here, and then also the Legal and Finance will follow immediately. There again, just a reminder, the AV and the audio isn't working very well, so we're going to try and move everybody to that end of the dais. That end. That's the only place we can have mics that can actually record it. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I'll share it from down there.